And what I say is that your happiness should be in the process of what you're doing now.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not focusing on what you're going to get, but what you're enjoying in the process of now.
And that's your enjoy.
But calling that perfect is something else.
Okay.
That I think is not helpful.
That's a bad terminology he's using.
Yeah,
so
I
enjoy
don't
the
like
journey,
that
but
terminology.
it's never going to be perfect. There's no such animal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this. Okay, he's saying as an example, we can use like people we know who don't have it, like me. Says, this is I'm just kidding. I can be happier, but I need more happy. I need more money. I can be happier, but I need more money. This is your quotes reason why you're not happier now and wish to experience anyways. It is an idea that there is a power outside of yourselves, such as money, or winning the lotto or whatever, to affect our happiness.
Yeah, I think the thing is to enjoy the process of what you're doing now. Just as long as you do that, if your process is moving towards winning the lottery, fine. That's what you're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
It's enjoying the process of trying to do that. But you don't wait till you win it to be happy.
Okay.
That's the point.
Of course, he's saying, I can be happier, but I need more money. I don't have enough money now.
You don't
so you're
say
saying
it that way.
I'm creating a lack right now.
Yeah, but you don't say it that way. You say, I am really enjoying this intellectual exercise of learning how to beat the lottery.
Okay. Okay. Or
whether or not it ever happens, you enjoy the effort to do that.
Okay. Okay. How about if you're saying, my job is self-employment, but I'm not getting enough people I could sew clothes for, you see, or whatever the situation, or get clients. You see, that's the same principle, though.
But
the process is, I want more clients, I want more people I can sew clothes for, or whatever, but I'm not getting it. So that's a limitation.
Yes, you don't say I'm not getting it. You say I'm enjoying the process of doing this.
Okay, okay. So that would create...
When you say I'm not getting it, then you are doing the negative. When you say I am enjoying the process of getting more clients,
okay,
then you're okay.
That way you won't create the negative reactions in the body. Okay.
Yeah. But you got to really enjoy it. It's the real negatives on the body are when you're not really enjoying it and you're denying it consciously.
Right.
Then it does become destructive because the subconscious says, that's not true. I don't feel that way. I'm not happy. And it lets you know with pain.
Right. So therefore, if you're subconsciously believe I am really enjoying the process, then you're not going to create symptoms. But if you're just saying as a conscious thing, I'm going to spout all this positive philosophy,
then you're going to get sick.
You
you talk positive at the conscious level, and the subconscious doesn't feel that way. That's when you get sick.
Okay. Now, of course, if your subconscious is uneasy because I am not making enough money or I'm not getting this or that, it will creep up to the conscious mind, because otherwise you wouldn't feel it. I am unhappy because I don't have this. I'm aware that I don't have this.
It may not get to the conscious mind. It may just come through body symptoms.
Okay.
There was a really dramatic case that I saw in the last conference some years ago. This guy was a psychiatrist who worked with biofeedback, monitoring what was going on in the body while people were doing psychiatric, therapy. And this woman had started having all kinds of physical problems when she was registering her youngest son for kindergarten. And she couldn't find any explanation for them. She was happy in her marriage, she was happy in her job, she was happy with her kid. She couldn't find anything in her life to account for this physical misery. And the doctors couldn't find what the problem was, but she was in pain, she was suffering, and having all kinds of symptoms. And so he, under his biofeedback, has her talk about these things and what's going on, and he's watching the monitors and what her heart rate's doing and what her blood pressure's doing and what her various nervous system reactions are doing. And said, now tell me what was going on in your life when these symptoms started coming on. Well, she was registering her youngest son for kindergarten, and she's lying on the couch, and he's got a video of this he was showing us. She's lying on the couch looking perfectly relaxed and comfortable. Her tone is conversational, pleasant, There's no conscious awareness of a problem. And her biofeedback starts showing her subconscious and the body going into nip-ups, charge, tension.
About kindergarten?
When she was registering this kid to go to kindergarten. So something was connected to that action, which was profoundly disturbing to her subconscious, was not reaching the conscious mind at all.
What's the connection? Why is there
Okay,
a
I'm getting there.
disturbance?
The why is what he had to keep exploring to find out. And by just getting her to go with this and to let herself open up and relax and follow what was going on, she was able to go back to a suppressed memory that when she was in kindergarten, the principal of the school had raped her, and he had taken her into the bathroom to clean off the blood, and she had cried or threatened to scream, and he held her head underwater to stop her, and she had totally blocked that memory. And her body remembered when her son was going to start kindergarten, and when she was able to get that memory out, become conscious of it, the symptoms all disappeared.
Right. That's a tough one to